darkest hours of the day, I'm pretty much settled in. Everything's organized, put away. Gonna take the Pelly case inside with me. I don't know, I just have this strange feeling back here. Somebody else walked by. I don't think they saw me, but they were close enough to where they could see me. Even with the low light now in this fog, it's kind of just like a shadow creature thing. Obviously it was a person, looked like a dude, but yeah, I don't like that. So it's very eerie out here.
Sam mentioned in his video that something felt off about them, like he might be in danger. Any seasoned outdoorsman will tell you to trust your gut when it signals trouble. But Sam decided to ignore his instincts and stay put for the night. Camera still rolling.
There's somebody. I don't know if they can see it around through the tent. I don't think so. I'm leaning right up against the light, but somebody's walking around out there very close to the tent. Out there. I don't know if they're coming this way or just walking around out there. I can't tell. Somebody's definitely walking around out there, though. Hang on. I don't want to leave the light on in case they can see in here. I think the fly is thick enough that they can't see the light, but still, I'm leaning right up against the lantern, so you can only just barely see my face. See with my phone. I don't know if you can see me better with my phone or not. Somebody's walking around out there. They're getting closer too. They're getting closer. Hang on. Hang on. I want you to be able to see as much as possible. But I'm not gonna turn on the lantern again. I have my headlamp in my pocket too. They're really close now. They're like, listen. I don't like this at all. I'm spooked. Hello? Hello? I think there's two people. I can't tell. I can barely hear them talking. They're whispering. I think there's two people.
The trouble started right as Sam was trying to fall asleep. Someone was lurking just outside his tent. The footsteps grew louder with each passing moment. Sam called out several times with no answer. It took about 5 attempts before his worst camping fears became reality.
They have to know that I'm in here. I'm gonna try and just be silent. Hang on. They're walking around outside in circles. Hello? Hello? Alright, I don't like this. Hello? Hello? They're touching my tent. Stop. They're right outside the tent. Hello? I'm in here. Hello? 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 I'm getting the f*** out of here. Hello? Hello? I don't know what the f*** this is, but we're getting out of here. Hang on. Hello? Okay, they're walking away now. What do you want? What do you want? I have a knife. Where's my knife? They're f***ing with me. Over here.
Holy crap, get away, what do you want? Hello, I can't see you. Hello? All right, I'm getting out of here. We're getting the hell out of here. Hello? What do you want? Say something, I see you.
The stranger circled his tent. Sam kept saying hello, getting more panicked when they started touching the tent fabric. He told them he was leaving, and they seemed to back off momentarily. Sam mentioned having a knife and repeatedly asked what they wanted, admitting he couldn't see them. Many viewers later commented that announcing your fear and limitations isn't smart when dealing with potential attackers in remote woods. Phrases like, "I can't see you," and "I'm spooked," only reveal vulnerability.
All right, I'm spooked. I don't like this. Get my headlamp on the wall. Getting out of here right now. They're just standing there. They're just standing there. What do you want? Leave me alone! They went over that way. I can't see them now. I know you're there. I see you. They collapsed my tent on me and pulled the fly off while I was still in there. It smells like someone's smoking a cigarette too. I smell your cigarette. I smell your cigarette. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. I have a knife. I smell your cigarette. All right, I'm officially like tweaking now. I'm like, all right, we're just gonna get out of here. We're just gonna get out of here. I'll come back for this crap later. Do I have my phone? I'm gonna call 911 if you come near me. Should I just call the police now or do I just go? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm scared to go in any direction. I don't know where to go. I'm scared to go in any direction. I smell your cigarette. Is the camera on? The camera's on. I'm recording all of this. All right, they're moving again. I don't know. I'm getting out of here. We're going. I'll come back for this some other time. All right, get the hell out of here.
When the strangers briefly retreated, Sam tried to exit his tent, only to discover them standing eerily just a few yards away in the darkness. They'd collapsed his tent while he was inside. Confused about which direction they'd gone, he suddenly spotted them, just standing there watching him.
I'm leaving, don't follow me! I don't know where to go. I don't know which way to get out of here. I smell your cigarette, I can hear you! I hear you! Alright, I don't know which way to go. How the hell do I get out of here? Alright. Jeez. I don't know how to get out of here. Alright, this is how the do I get out of here? Hang on, let me see if they're... Stay away from me! They're coming behind me. I don't know what they're doing. They could just be around. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going.
Thoroughly terrified by this point, Sam abandoned his camping plans and decided to head back to his van. But his nightmare was far from over. The stranger started moving again, prompting Sam to flee while telling them not to follow. Disoriented in the dark woods, he had no clear escape route. He could smell cigarette smoke and hear them pursuing him.
They're at my campsite. I see them. I see you reflecting off my tent. Leave my shit alone! All right, I'm getting out of here. You can have it. How do I? Which way? Here. Okay. Ah. One of them's following me. One of them. Okay, here's the trail of some kind. Ah! 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 I just ate. I just ate. I'm soaked. I'm toast. Okay. Oh, they're coming. Leave me alone. Okay. Okay.
Oh my god.
I don't know where I'm going. Ow! 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 Oh, I just ate. Ow! I'm in breakfast. Okay. Ow! Both. Ow! Ow! What the fuck? Okay. I don't see or hear anybody. Alright, this is a clearing here. I just tripped over that. Ow. Oh, my knee. My poor knee. Alright, here's a clearing. This has got to lead back to the main trail. I don't know where they are. It's all foggy up here. I got water in my headlamp. I don't know where to go. I don't see or hear anybody anymore. I hear them coming. Can't see the shadow. Here's a path. Okay, get me there. I'm recording all of this. I'm calling up police. All right, I'm back on a path. Back on a path. Okay. Okay.
As Sam hurried toward the park, he glanced back to see the strangers rifling through his abandoned campsite. Too scared for his safety to worry about his gear, Sam kept going. Looking over his shoulder again, he realized with horror that they were actively chasing him. Fighting through foggy conditions with water splashed on his headlamp, Sam struggled to navigate. He could hear them getting closer, but couldn't see clearly. Finally finding a path, Sam announced he was recording everything and would contact police.
Okay. Alright, we're getting out of here. Alright. Lock my doors. What the f? What the f? I'm soaked. Where's my phone? Everything's muddy, disgusting. My knee, I'm soaked. I gotta go home. All right, let's drive out of here. I'll record again in a minute. We made it out though. My gear's still back there. My tent, my dry bag, sleeping pad. I don't see anybody coming or anything. I don't know what the f they're doing back there. And they were messing with my tent and throwing stuff at the tent, walking around it in circles and stuff.
Sam eventually reached his van safely and drove home, where he recorded a recap of the terrifying experience. Predictably, some viewers accused him of faking the encounter, arguing that no one would keep filming while running for their life through dark woods. But to me, his fear seems genuine. People react unpredictably in crisis situations. As for the identity of Sam's stalkers or their motives, we can only speculate. If it was meant as some twisted prank, it crossed way too many lines.
This is the second time I've had to leave my gear behind due to unforeseen circumstances, and I really don't like doing that. Also, I think it rained all night again, so everything's gonna be soaked. I was editing last night, and even just watching the footage of me, I'm watching all these clips, and I mentioned it a few times that I just kind of had like a weird feeling. But you could see, if you go back and watch, I left a lot of them in there, because I've edited like up to this point now. You could see there's several moments where I'm just kind of like staring off, looking over my shoulder, almost like I heard something and was checking my surroundings, where I'll be talking or just doing something on camera, and you'll just catch me kind of like peeping the scene or scoping things out. The entire time I was here, I just had that vibe. I see everything, I think. Yeah, I see it. Okay. Somebody was messing with my tent, 100%. And my dry bag too. Somebody messed with my stuff. 100%. Yeah. Oh man, everything is absolutely socked. Damn. Can't actually tell if they must have, because see, exactly like I was saying, they pulled the tent from the top while I was in there and pulled the stakes out of the ground. I did not do that, nor did I leave it like that. So somebody was definitely messing with my stuff.
Interestingly, Sam confirmed that when he returned the next morning, none of his gear had been stolen, suggesting robbery wasn't their goal. What might have happened had Sam not escaped is chilling to consider. Running was definitely the right call. Brendan is a YouTuber from the UK who shares his cross-country van camping adventure on his YouTube channel, Brendan Explores. In March 2024, he met up with his buddy Steve for some stealth camping in the Peak District. The pair, hungry for adventure, headed out at dawn, intending to circle back to their cozy van after hiking the rough landscape. But what should have been a simple camping trip soon turned into something much more disturbing when night fell.
Crocs on.
Oh my goodness, we're going to be sliding down the hill. What's that smoking away in the distance, mate?
That's the cement factory.
Ah, okay. I saw that on the drone and I thought, I wonder what that is.
Oh my God.
What an incredible view, eh? Absolutely unbelievable.
Oh my God.
The morning brought several challenges. After a brief scare with distant smoke that turned out to be just a cement factory, they found their van covered in ice. Instead of turning back, they pushed uphill.
Well, here's a turn up for the books. Bit of an update for you. Oh, me and Steve have had to part ways. I've had second thoughts on this. The reason being, we've been on this trail. We've had some pretty treacherous pieces of path, especially over that little hump there. I've completely soaked my feet. My feet are sodden wet. That one's okay. And we spoke to a couple of chaps that are on a 15-mile walk around here, rather than me. And we asked them how far this crash site is away. Now we've been walking now, probably for about 2 or 3 miles already. Steve initially thought that the crash site was on the top of that ridge line there. But apparently there's 2 crash sites, but the one that we're looking for, with the American flag, we asked the chaps, because they've been across it today, and they said once you get to that ridge line, it's a lot further than that.
When Brennan's health issues slowed him down, the friends split up. Brennan heading to the village of Wald while Steve continued hiking.
So we're off right now. So we're gonna have a little walk around Bakewell. Got to try and get a Bakewell tart as well, or a Bakewell pudding. I don't want to make that mistake. A few independent little businesses. I'll go for 3 of your cherry Bakewells on there, please. Thank you. That's great. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
In Boel, Brennan sampled the famous local pudding and explored the charming countryside. When they reunited later, Steve had changed clothes after slipping in mud. Together they visited the Lovelock Bridge.